Squid Game season 2. This isn't a movie, but god damn it, did we watch it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about it. What do you think? What do you think about Squid Game season 2? You watched Squid Game season 1, correct?
Yeah.
Can we just get because you didn't watch any Disney films, so you better have watched Squid Game season 1.
I saw Squid Game season 1.
All right, perfect. What did you think of Squid Game season 1? What did you rate Squid Game season 1?
I gave it like a 7.5. Did
What
not like
the
the
fuck?
ending.
You gave Squid Game season 1 7.5.
I did not like the ending, man.
What?
The ending really killed it for me. I did not think it needed a part.
Damn.
I did not need a second season. Personally.
It didn't need a second season. It doesn't need a second season. But that doesn't.
So
mean...
when you drag something out that I feel like doesn't need to be dragged out, it kind of like now again. I'm watching this season. It's gonna get another season. I guess I really can't judge it all until it's all there.
all done.
Yeah. But like in isolation, yeah, I gave it a 7.5.
Wow.
I mean, it just kind of defeated the purpose for me. He kind of like he did all that for his daughter to be debt free, and then he just like threw it all away. Like to stop the games, I guess essentially.
Yeah,
which he was never a hero.
He got a new purpose in life.
Yeah, he was never a hero to. Yeah, but his daughter's supposed to be his purpose. He was never a hero to me in that sense. You know what I mean?
He's not a hero either. So
So then what's the point of that? Like,
I will say I gave season 1. I think I give it a 9 out of 10. I'd have to rewatch to see, but I think I give it a 9 out of 10. First of all, I love Korean and I love Korean and Asian, I guess, shows or films or anything in general.
there's K-dramas and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. The voice acting, all those are top notch.
Yeah.
The acting in general is top notch in those films, and they always have such creative ways and ideas of making things. So they're incredible. But yet, I will say though, season 1 games, that was lightning in a bottle. That was perfect. It came out right when it had to come out. It captured so many audiences, so many eyes, and so many people that it can never recreate that. And no shows can really honestly recreate that. Like, as much as Netflix has a lot of shows that did do that, with whether it's what is it called, Stranger Things, whether it's with Squid Games, whether it's with what other Netflix show is like just killed popular?
I honestly don't know. I'm not too big on shows.
Yeah, I'm not too big on Netflix stuff either, but so Netflix has its fair share of those, but Squid Games really was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Really out of nowhere. So season 2 though, I also wasn't really hyped about it. I honestly was not expecting a lot. I was like, this is just gonna be a money grab, especially with what I've been seeing Netflix pop out lately. I was like, it's gonna be pretty ass. It's gonna be a money grab. Whatever. I'll check into it. And no, I was pleasantly surprised. This is good, right? It's a good season, man. It's a good show.
I can't lie. There's definitely some quotes in there that I really enjoy.
Yeah. The games are pretty good. Not the best.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
The recycling of like that sort of plot is kind of like whatever to me.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it has the same plot.
Like the number one guy being the guy that they're going after.
But I like the fact that like
being on the same team as him. It's like, okay, I get it.
I like the fact that no one in the show knows, but the audience knows. Like me watching, I'm like, yo, like, no, that's the bad guy. No, no one's gonna hear me. No one can hear me. I like that. I like the fact when he wakes back up in the games and all of them are like shit talking, like, oh, how do you know me? Oh, is this real? This is just games, this and that. And I know damn well when they're like, oh, who's gonna get the money? Oh, are we all gonna get the money? This and that. And I know damn well that you have to kill every one of them to get that money.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, these people don't know. These people don't know. And obviously they find out real quick, but
yeah.
I like that. I love the Russian roulette in the beginning, the first episode.
That
was badass.
Also, what a cool way to play rock paper scissors.
Yeah, rock paper scissors -1.
Yeah,
badass.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, super badass.
But very emotional scene.
So emotional.
Fire.
I loved it.
Honestly, fire. Yeah. But my favorite scene is my favorite quote came from that first episode when he's talking with the recruiter guy.
Oh, so fucking good.
And then the recruiter's like looks at him and it's like, yo, you're a piece of trash.
Yeah.
Who was lucky to make it out of the dumpster. I was like, damn.
And I love the fact that he's like, you could kill me right now. You got a gun. Go ahead, you can shoot me right now, but you got to admit that you are nothing, that you are garbage, that you're trash, and that you'll never be anything. And you got lucky. And then he turned back on his head and goes,
Oh yeah, after he clicked it and he knew he was gonna die.
and he goes, you know, the next bullet is going to be the bullet. And he goes, so you could easily turn that gun on me right now. But you gotta admit to me that you were just a lapdog, that you were also nothing, that you were heartless, that you could kill your own father for this trash ass games, and whatever else he said, and bang, kills himself.
Honestly,
badass.
Honestly, I was just really sad about it. Like, I didn't know anything about, like, everything I knew about him, I knew from that episode, and he just, like, he stole the show for me.
He did,
like,
no.
like,
That
like
first
in
episode?
the very beginning,
Yeah.
it was actually crazy. Like, bro, when he was talking about killing his father, he was like, I knew this was for me. When he bought, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're evil. You're evil.
Yo, fuck you,
bro." It was so insane to me. I was like, "Oh yeah, this guy. This is how you do a villain.
This is how you do it.
This is how you do." Because like,
yeah,
I am like, I'm a very big. Well, I was talking to Mr. Winston about this too.
okay.
And
A director we know.
Yeah, and he said that he enjoys when his villains are relatable.
Yeah.
And like have a decent backstory, but I like to think that a good villain is also someone who's just who's like in it just for the love of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally just because they like it. Like I feel like that's its own.
Because he also talked like he was like, oh, I was one of the pink soldiers. He was like,
Yeah.
Well, he's like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to talk to these people. I want to make sure they get in there. I'm gonna make sure these trash gets into the trash bin. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure. I want to see them in person. I want to talk to all of them.
Yeah.
I want to get them in there. You know what I'm saying? And when he went to all the homeless people and he smashed all the food in front of them, and bro, he really did steal the show. Episode 1 to me was the best episode of the season.
Yeah. By far.
My hated thing, I talked to the director we know as well, Mr. Winston. I talked to him about the one thing that I hated about the season, though, is the fact that, this season, unlike season 1 didn't know there was going to be a season 2. Season 2 knows there's going to be a season 3.
Okay.
And you can clearly tell because it introduces you to some pointless characters. It introduces you to some pointless scenes. It introduces you to some point garbage of the season. I'm sure in season 3 they'll wrap up. I'm sure in season 3 they'll all do something, right? But like the one pink soldier lady, the one that she fled from North Korea to South Korea.
Oh, okay,
and nothing happens with her. Her whole character, not the entire time. It ends, nothing. She is pointless. Why is she in the season then?
Yeah.
I understand. In season 3, it's going to finish. Or maybe she'll be big in season 3. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Why am I watching a season just to get prepared for another season? It's not how TV should work. That's not how series should work. We've gotten to the habit of that nowadays where there's like setup. But please, give me a full season. Give me setups and end them that season. It's cool to leave some things for the next season. But what the hell? Giving me pointless characters, giving me pointless nonsense that in the season doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the director I talked to him and he skipped through a lot of episodes or like a lot of parts, and so did I. I skipped through a ton of shit because it was like it felt like filler. Because it was basically filler. You know, maybe season 3 I'm gonna be really important that I needed to know that they went to 18 different islands to find him.
Yeah.
It's not important in season 2, I'll tell you that. 'Cause nothing happens. And so I mean I'm excited for season 3, I will say. Now, like season 2 was good, so I'm excited for season 3, but all in all, I didn't like that fact. So was it a perfect season? Absolutely not. Was it better than season 1? Do you think so?
I think episode 1 was better than season 1, episode 1.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't know. There's also the whole thing for me of like I don't know. This whole idea of like risking your life for money is like kind of not really a big fan of that premise.
Yeah. Well, I gamble a lot, so I understand.
Yeah, but you're not throwing your life away for, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, and it's just so funny that these people are just like, oh, like what am I supposed to do with like 100 million?
Yeah.
Like, I'm 2 billion in debt. And it's like, all right, so then like, I mean, yeah, I guess you can clear debt by just offing yourself too. Like that whole thing is where like, there's like just certain characters who make decisions that like don't make any sense. And the show tries to compensate for that by like being like, oh, well, I'm not the only one that chose.
Yeah.
But I feel like those decisions affect other people too. So like if like for example, right, after the second game, You have like the trans woman, the grandma, the son, and this other random lady, right? During the second game, everybody's cheering for them. They're doing these games in front of big audiences. They're essentially seeing them like we're seeing them, as characters in the show, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're all rooting for them. So imagine like everybody's gathered around in the dormitory. They're all talking about how we can get out of here, pull our money together, clear our debt, come to my place, this and this and that. And like it gets time to vote, and they're like, oh yeah, they're all gonna vote to leave it, like cause I'm trying to get out of here too. And like out of those 4 people, 2 of them choose to stay again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, after almost dying, they choose to stay again, and you're just like, all right, now you're just like they're just not
people, you can't save them.
Yeah,
you cannot save them.
Literally, bro.
It's
like that happened like even on the main character's team too. It's like the Marine guy. Like what? Your friend is a billionaire. What was the purpose of you staying? I want to stay. He literally told you before you voted. When I get out of here, I'm gonna take care of you guys. Yeah. What was the point of you no? But my debt. This guy's been throwing money away. Whatever little bit of debt you had, he would have took care of that for you.
Easy.
Like there's certain stuff like that. I was like, all right, bro. Like,
no way. Yeah, I like it just because it like people are really like that. People are really that stupid.
Yeah,
genuinely.
I'm sure,
bro. Trust me.
But in a room full of 255, I don't think the majority are that stupid. Again, I understand.
I think so. I think they are.
I understand, and I guess I'm supposed to understand they're all gamblers. But again, this is not like you have money and you're trying to figure out if you're gonna risk a lot or not. This is like, am I gonna see tomorrow or not? You know what I mean? It's just not the same. These people were living. These people were still living before they were in debt. You know what I mean?
But I don't know, man. It's tough.
I just don't see the perspective, bro. I feel like
I see. I think I see it. I think I see it. Honestly, I do. I really do. I feel like honestly, majority of people. I think 70% of the population need help.
I don't know, bro.
I think so. So
like even if you put it.
Maybe I'm just a pessimist. Maybe I just don't believe in people, but yeah. So I like that whole fact. I think they're talking a lot. I think they're saying a lot.
I mean, I know. I mean, not I know, but I assume it's supposed to be some sort of commentary on like capitalism.
Yeah, I think so.
And the way and like interest rates and really debt and everything.
I mean, I love the fact that the show it really does harp on the fact that, like, yo, you guys all have free will. You can leave the games whenever you want. You did not have to come. You did not have to do anything. Just playing on the subway with the one guy.
Yeah.
Just take your money and go. You could make the $100K and go home. Right? But y'all all wanted more. Y'all all got a problem. And so it speaks on a couple of things like that. And yeah, obviously it does speak on capitalism and in debt and all these things. And so one life is more important than that. So.
Yeah. But again, like the other guy was saying too, it's like yeah, they all have a problem.
They got a problem.
So it's like,
yeah,
that's like trying to fault the crackhead for
taking crack.
Yeah, for like you know what I mean? It's like what did you think was gonna happen to these vulnerable people?
Hey,
when you toss something like that in their face?
They're
like,
all adults, right? And so
yeah, but they're fighting addiction.
They are. They're fighting addiction.
They're fighting addiction.
Really
you can't fault them for that.
I absolutely can.
I can't.
I absolutely can.
I can't.
I 100% can.
I can't fault them for that, bro. That's hard.
I understand.
That's hard,
I understand
bro.
It's hard, but they're the people that got themselves addicted.
That's hard.
So, what did you give Squid Game season 2? Man?
Season 2, I give it a 7.5.
Okay, so same rating.
Yeah.
Okay, I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8. Okay.
8 out of 10 for season 2. So we can settle at 7.5.
Now those might, like, if season 3 is the last season.
Yeah, no,
that might change.
No,
like,
absolutely.
like as a whole.